Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk. you know, Probably the biggest head game has been played on us when it comes down to crime in the Black community. Instead of jumping on the bandwagon, I want you to be a lot more observant about these cases as they come up and look at the amount of lying these cops do when it comes down to Black folks. Don't just automatically jump on the bandwagon listening to them. See, they've been running this scam on us for a long, long time, where you'll see a Black man get tackled down and handcuffed, and they'll be all over here. Black people are the problem. Black people commit all the crimes. Black people. It's the biggest head game they've been playing on us. And they got pretty essentially got away with it for a very, very long time. But those of us that are awake, we can see what's going on. In America, there's an awful lot of cops out here falsifying police reports on Black people. If you don't believe it, pull up the stories. It's happening nationwide. Nationwide. Falsification of police reports in America is as common as apple pie. And the exonerations alone should tell you how far these people will go to get a Black person in jail, even if it's not someone that did the actual crime. These people will go above and beyond just to get a Black face behind bars. They don't even care if they got the right person or not. Look at the exonerations. All of them are consistent. All white jury. Judge was aware of the evidence not fitting the suspect, the police falsifying report, the prosecutor withholding information that could have exonerated the person. It's always the same. It's always the same. The all-white jury is just to ensure that we go to jail. The all-white jury is probably the worst thing in America, but this is what they use to ensure that Black people will go to jail, even if it's not the right Black person. They take pure joy in ruining your life. If we were as violent as they're claiming and as terrible as they're claiming, then why do you go above and beyond to falsify information and withhold evidence? Why? See, when they come and talk all that, you're the most violent and you commit all the crimes and you're the problem, you start throwing the high amount of falsified police reports in America back in their face. Start throwing these flood of exonerations every single year back up in their face. If they're so truthful and honest and they're doing the right thing out here, then why all the lying and cover up when they're dealing with us? Start putting that back up in their face. The system was designed to ensure that we would always be the criminals up in this society. But when you see stories like the one I'm about to tell you, you'll see they are helping an awful lot along the way to make it look that way. And you can't leave out the media. The media is the biggest culprit in this country to criminalize Black people before you even get to court. It's all designed to put the worst light on us and make themselves look good all the time. It's all a game. It's a scam. It's the biggest scam they've been playing in this country. And y'all don't jump on this bandwagon of Black on Black crime. Really go look at the crime statistics. Crime has been consistently going down in the Black community, and it has for decades. These folks have to keep you believing there's something wrong with you. It's something wrong with you. They have to keep you believing that. And unfortunately, too many of our people are believing it. Are there some criminal element in the Black community? Yes, there's criminal element in every race. But they have gone above and beyond to make it look like it's the worst when it comes down to us. But if it really truly was, then why are police nationwide falsifying so many reports? Just pull it up. Pull up falsified police reports and look at how many, or thousands and thousands and thousands of articles come up. So if we are as bad as they're saying, then why lie about what's happening? The lie itself gives away, it actually makes you look rotten in the whole thing. But you're not going to see it if you're not awake. So if you're still sleepwalking and believing anything that comes from them, then I guess you are satisfied with them saying your own people are the worst. But if you are wide awake, you will see this for what it is. They are lying on Black people an awful lot. And we even see this in Karen. How many times have we seen Karen, and Karen is straight up lying on the damn video? We have seen damn near every Karen video, every single one. Every single Karen video, if she's confronting a Black person, she's lying. Every single one. So these folks got a mad obsession of trying to persecute, harm, and throw us in jail. They are obsessed with that. It's a sick obsession. But you have to see it when you see stories like this and prosecutors having evidence and withhold the evidence on a suspect that didn't even do the crime, but they keep consistently throwing them in jail. Judges sometimes know the evidence is there that can clear the person, and they'll still sit there and sentence the person to jail. And you got to look at the pettiness that they keep getting you on. That says a lot too. Weed and resisting arrest and all that. I mean, this is just crap they're making up. Just look at the consistent charges they keep putting on a Black person. It doesn't matter if it's a Black man, woman, or child. They're all resisting arrest. Everybody's, you know what I mean? You just got to keep looking at it for what it is. But we are being framed, ladies and gentlemen, for the most part. Yes, do some belong in jail? Absolutely, some do. But not at the rate that these people are doing it. No, they have gone completely overboard with this obsession they got in trying to do any kind of harm to us. They're obsessed with the shit. So this is the Mercury, ladies and gentlemen. January 5th, 2021. Fired Southern California police officer charged with lying on a police report about the arrest of a Black man who says race played a role in the confrontation. They play a role in all of the confrontations in America. All of them. So, ladies and gentlemen, this cop, his name is Matt Dadges, and he was recently fired for falsifying a police report. And this report goes back to May 2020 for Amari Johnson, who's 23 years old, near a trolley station in San Diego City. So Dadges, believe it or not, is being charged, and he could face up to 3 years in prison for what he's done. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I am not satisfied even with that. I'm not. Because of the level of falsification going on in America, a lot of these cops should really be behind bars. So, Dadges is accused of falsifying the reason for Johnson's detention as well as his actions. The DA office statement said, although it didn't provide details. So still trying to protect the cop in a sense. All right, so it wasn't immediately clear whether Dadges had an attorney to speak on his behalf, In a social media statement, Johnson said he was thankful for the decision to charge Dadges and added, "I'll do my part to make sure there is justice. Tough times don't last, but tough people do." So this is what Amari Johnson said. Dadges, who is white, stopped Johnson, who said he was waiting for a friend. A video footage showed Dadges shoving Johnson roughly onto the bench before handcuffing him. You know, the biggest criminal act, ladies and gentlemen, is being committed by these cops. That's your biggest criminal in America right there. Johnson was arrested on suspicion of assault on an officer in resisting, delaying, or obstructing the officer, but the case never went to trial. The arrest also sparked protests. Johnson has filed a federal lawsuit against Dadges, the city, and others, alleging he was arrested without probable cause. The suit also alleges neglect and liability, excessive force, and violence because of race, according to KNSD TV. In a statement, Mesa acting police chief Ray Sweeney said his department has worked with the DA office on the matter and holds each and every member of his department to the highest standard of integrity. Is the cookie cutter statement, y'all. Dadges is a 3-year veteran. He was fired in August, and a review panel upheld his firing last month. So although this happened in May, it's just coming to light now, unfortunately, like many things do. And a lot of times, ladies and gentlemen, another thing, if you see a big delay before they present a story, you know, they already know this is going to make the cops look bad. That's why they're withholding the story for a long period of time. That's another indicator right there. So please tell me what you think, ladies and gentlemen. You know, we get tired of this stuff over and over, and we know we're not doing all of these things. And stop letting these people run their psychological scam on you too. When they come with all that, you're the most violent and you go to jail and all that, talk about how they're setting up all of these Black people. Karen is doing it. The cops are doing it. These judges and prosecutors are doing it. And we know damn well the all-white jury is doing it too. Push that all back up in their face. These exonerations, they're not coming out of thin air. They are falsifying a floodload of information on us to get us in jail. And they take pleasure in doing it. That's why it's been going on for so long. It's been going on for centuries. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.